Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. What do I have for you guys today? Well, before we go on with today's video, all I ask is for you guys to hit that little thumbs up, that like button right there. It helps the channel, not just the channel, go a long way, but it will also bring awareness to the company NIO as a whole. A lot of people are still forgetting to hit that thumbs up, that like. And also, I will post the link for that Facebook group that one of our subscribers, Zahir, and I started on Facebook. It is a pure Neo Bull group and it's growing quickly. So what do I have for you guys today? Well, yesterday Neo stock was in the green because the CEO came out and thanked the workers for working overtime to ensure that all the charging stations were running up and running. The battery stations were up and running and we kept deploying even during the holidays, and this will help increase revenue in a substantial way. It caused the stock to tick up. But what else is happening? Well, it has just started, guys. It has just started. Elon Musk admitted in that call that that battery storing of battery and supplying the storing of energy in the battery and supplying energy back to the grid when the grid is under stress is the next phase. Well, it really is the next phase, but we are already doing it. NIO is already doing it. And this is how you know that NIO is being illegally shorted to where they're suppressing us, because this is so big and they're pretending not to know about it. You see, our battery swap stations, they're pretending not to know. But now Yahoo Finance did an article where they are showing that recognition that it is the next big thing, battery swapping, and how big the industry is going to be by 2029. And now Elon is admitting selling energy, not just storing it, but selling it back to the grid and balancing the grid, which our battery swap stations automatically do when it senses the grid under stress, is the next big thing. But we are already doing it. You see, this is why the CEO said, Emperor William Lee, that we are going to be profitable in a sudden and massive way. So I'm not sure if people understand English, but the English language is like poetry in motion, especially in times like this. All of a sudden, by the end of this year, probably we will show profitability, but in a massive manner, because of not just the battery swapping, not just the selling energy to the grid, not just the amount of cars we're putting out, but because also of the chips, the Skyos, and so much more, all combined will be dynamite. So what else is happening? Well, it has just started. Yes, it has just started. NIO completes buyback of convertible notes due in 2027. It says electric vehicle maker NIO announced on Friday today that it has completed its previously planned buyback of 0.50% convertible senior notes due 2027. We are already buying it back. Investors holding 378.3 million worth of these notes opted to sell them back to the company. After the transaction, 213,000 worth of these notes remain active and will continue under their existing terms. $213,000. That's nothing. According to Deutsche Bank Trust Company Americas, which acted as the paying agent, by repurchasing its convertible notes, 378.3 million out of the original amount, the EV maker can lower its outstanding debt. What do you guys think will happen to our next earnings call and the next one after that, especially? Dynamite. It's coming, guys. Convertible and senior convertible notes allow companies to raise funds with lower interest costs than traditional debt. Now remember, we're buying this back without the government stimulus that's coming, that's going to help companies to buy back even more debt. Remember that. When investors convert their notes into shares, the company's debt increases. These notes are also simpler than other financing options, making them attractive for startup companies like NIO. NIO had announced in late December that it had informed holders of its 2.50% convertible senior notes due 2027. Remember that, guys? I spoke about that. That they have the option to require the company to repurchase their notes for cash on the first day of February. In the first days of 2024, NEO announced that it had notified holders of its 0% convertible senior notes due 2026 of their right to require the company to repurchase all or a portion of the notes for cash on February the 1st. A similar announcement was made by NEO in January 2022. However, none of the note holders exercised their repurchase right at that time, and no notes were surrendered for repurchase. Each holder has the right at the option of such holder to require the company to repurchase all or such holder's notes or any portion thereof that is an integral multiple of US 1,000 principal amount for cash. On February 1st, 2025, the repurchase right, NEO said in a statement last month, the repurchase right expires at 5 p.m. New York City time on Thursday, January 30th, 2025. So they announced it, and now they've bought it back today. So it shows how strong our financials are becoming. But we saw this, we knew this, and the shorts know the illegal shorting that's happening in America. The Wall Street knows this. How can we know, but they don't know? This is the game I keep telling you guys about. And exactly as I spoke about Tesla a year ago, that they are falling hard and they will continue to fall. Now they are scrambling. Other YouTubers were saying, don't listen to the gray noise. But I saw it. They stopped innovating. And I spoke about that a year ago. Now other YouTubers are talking about it. You see, all it takes is critical thinking and a little bit of common sense to make millions on the stock market. And that's what we're going to do with this company. NEO is going to make us millionaires. This company is going to grow at a massive rate this year, 2025, due to all that we're doing, due to the markets that we're going to be expanding into, due to the ramp up of Envo by March, due to Firefly being released in April, due to the ET9, due to the large 7-seater that's coming under the Alps brand, due to the large 5-seater. Yes, we are now coming to dominate the sub-brand landscape. It is like, it's kind of like the clone from Star Wars. We are now coming to dominate. We will be seen in every country, in every street of the world. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because on this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level as to how the game is played in Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.